guys, I hope that you're all well. Today is day 6 of awesome August and I wanted to check in with you guys and show you a few things that I picked up today, because it's not like a grocery haul, but I picked up a few bits and pieces today when I was out and about in town, and I just thought I would show you because they're kind of health related. So I changed my hair since yesterday's video. I feel so much more like myself when my hair is a bit darker. It's coming up quite dark on camera. It's like a brown colour. It's not like black or anything, but it looks really dark on camera. It's a bit lighter in person, and I finally cut my fringe. You know when you just feel like there's a certain way that you feel like more like yourself, and this is it. And I know my hair looked, I don't mean to sound like big-headed, but a lot of people were saying like, oh, your hair looks nice, lighter and stuff, and on camera I think it looked a lot better. It looked kind of like a little bit highlighted and like a caramelly colour, but in person it just looked really washed out and brassy and, you know, not good. So I'd been waiting to dye it for ages, but I had some hair dye. I had like 2 boxes here at Matt's mum's house, and so I thought there's no point, that's annoying, there's no point buying another hair dye when I've got these here. So I finally got around to colouring it, and it was like iced chocolate brown, and it's from the L'Oreal, it's their new Mousse, you know, the reusable one. So yeah, I used that one just in case anybody's wondering. You're probably not bothered. And I finally cut my fringe, which just makes me feel just so much more like myself, because I've been kind of catching sight of myself in the mirror and just feeling like I was looking at a complete stranger. And it's partly because I'd put weight on. I think like a lot of it is to do with that, and because I just felt a bit like not myself. And also partly because I don't have all my things around me, and like just little things like trying to, like I went today and bought like a pedicure set and that kind of thing, and hadn't been like putting my fake tan on that I usually put on, and just, you know, you just feel a bit off. And like I said, a lot of that was due to my weight, but a lot of it was also just things that I can change really quickly. So I feel a lot more like myself now, which is really nice. So yeah, today I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight, and I know that the food diaries have been late, and they are late because I've only just cut this fringe, which is why I'm like trying to, there's little bits that just need to be somewhere else. Yeah, the food diaries have not been going up because I've only just turned my phone back on, okay? So my phone was dead for like a whole day, and it's got a lot of my pictures on here. So as soon as I had my laptop back set up and everything, I was like, Matt took the charger, and he thought he'd left me one, but he didn't. He's gone doing some work. He's working for Microsoft at the minute. Ooh. God, what's going on? Yeah, doing some work with Microsoft, so he went overnight, stayed in a hotel and took the charger, and I was like, I can cope without my phone, it's not a big deal. But then today, this afternoon when I was in town, I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy another charger because we probably need another one. We thought we had 2, turns out one of them didn't work, so we probably needed another one. But sorry about this fringe, this is going to be really annoying when I edit this and I see myself like constantly touching my hair. There we are. So yeah, I thought that I would buy a new phone, and now new phone charger, and now I can get at the pictures that are on here that are part of my food diary, so I can put those up for you. I'm still going to do all the food diaries, like the ones that I've missed, but they'll just sort of be a few days delayed, but it doesn't matter, you'll still get to see them all. Last night I made aubergines. I didn't take a picture of it, I don't think, because I couldn't because of my phone, but I'm going to make it again. I made honey and lemon baked aubergines in the oven, and they were just to die for. I absolutely loved them. So I'm going to do that again soon, and I will show you. It's really not that hard, but I'll show you if you guys want to see it. Yeah, so I'll show you what I picked up in town. First thing, I went in, because I'm staying in Macclesfield at the moment with Matt's mum, we went to Orighi Bianchi's, which is this it's like a furniture shop, but they also have a coffee shop in there, and it's really nice. So we went in there, and they have like a little shop as well, like a deli shop, and I was just like kind of looking. They had loads of sweets, which kind of drew me over there. You just torture yourself when you go over there, aren't you? But I went and like looked at the stuff, and we had a coffee there and stuff, and I actually had a really nice fruit salad, and it wasn't on the menu, but I just had breakfast like not long before. I'd had strawberry oatmeal, and so I didn't need a meal, you know, I didn't really need anything. But Matt's mum had a tea cake, and they have like amazing cakes there, and like scones and like choux pastry and things like that, and I was like, I kind of want to have something with my coffee, but I just kind of asked the waitress if they wouldn't mind making me a fruit salad, and she said yeah, and it was really good. So that, I was proud of myself. I was stood staring at all of the cakes and I was like, no, don't have the cakes. So I was looking around in a little deli gift shop and I saw this coffee, and you might have seen on Instagram that I was talking about the Dow Egberts coffee. It's sort of the infused range, so it's like caramel and like hazelnut. They do different ones, and vanilla I think. But it's actually just the coffee beans that are infused with the flavour. It's not like you put a syrup in or anything like that. And so I went through a whole tub of the Dow Egberts one and I really liked it because I do like my coffee in the morning. And in Origi Bianchi I picked up these, and they're by Little's Specialty Coffee. And this one is amaretto, which is my absolute favourite drink in the entire world, is amaretto liqueur. I love it so much, and I'm opening this seal so I could... Oh my god, that smells amazing. Yeah, so nice. I kind of want to make this right now. So yeah, there's just coffee beans basically that are just infused with flavour, so it's a lot better. If you're the kind of person that loves getting a Starbucks or loves getting something like that, like a latte with like syrup and all that kind of jazz, then this is going to be really good because you can still have that nice, it brightens up your coffee. You don't feel like, oh, I can only have black coffee, or I can only have like filter coffee with milk, and you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather eat my calories than drink them, and so I do get like a mocha from Starbucks every now and again, but if you miss that and you don't, you know, if you like vanilla lattes or whatever, then these are a really good thing. And I think Whittards do them, and there's a whole range of brands that do them, but I've never seen amaretto in person. I think maybe Whittards do amaretto. But I also got maple walnut, because I love maple syrup so much, and I got a little package yesterday from my friend Estee. I'll link her channel below. I'm sure a lot of you already know who she is, but Estee, if you're watching this, you really need this. I might get you one and post it to you because it's so good. Oh, but you can't, Estee doesn't drink coffee. That's the stupid thing for me to say, but you still, I think maybe you should start so you can have this. So I'll put their website below because I think it's like a family company. So maybe they'll have other stockists near you and you can check them out. Yeah, 100% natural ingredients, so I'm really excited to try those because, like I say, I love coffee, love amaretto, love maple syrup. What's there to complain about? I also went to Holland & Barrett because I was out of my favourite tea, which is this one. Well, it's not my favourite tea, but my favourite tea of the moment, okay? So it's by Heath and Heather, which I don't know if that's one of Holland & Barrett's own brands or if it's just a brand that they stock, I'm not sure. But I've only ever seen them in Holland & Barrett. This is chamomile and spearmint, and recently I have been having like pains sometimes after I've been eating, like and I usually drink peppermint tea to sort of help with digestion, and I've not been drinking peppermint tea, but I found that this really works to sort of just relax me in the evening and sort of like to ease any sort of digestion pains. I don't think spearmint is particularly good for digestion. I know that peppermint is very good for digestion, but I've just been really enjoying drinking this, especially in the evening, because it's got chamomile in there. It's just very relaxing. It's just a really pleasant tea to drink, and I love those tea bags. And then I also picked up some quinoa because I am completely out of quinoa, and tonight I think I might make some kind of a curry or some kind of chickpeas or something and make it with quinoa, which I love. Quinoa is a complete protein, so it's one of my favourite foods to eat. I replace rice with it. I replace like when I'm making fajitas or burritos, or I'm making curry, anything that requires rice, chili, I always swap it for quinoa. And you can make breakfast quinoa, you can make it sweet, sort of like oatmeal. It's a complete protein with all 8 amino acids, which is not easy to come by if you're vegetarian. It's not impossible, but it's not that easy either. So yeah, I love quinoa, I'm obsessed with it. And yeah, this is fair trade as well, because that's really important when you're buying quinoa, is to make sure you buy fair trade, so you know that it's ethically sourced, because there's a lot of strain that gets put on sort of quinoa producers. So that's where I got that from. And then I also got some Tofutti cream cheese as well. I'm not vegan. I always get questions from people whenever I talk about dairy free or anything like that. I get a lot of questions from people asking me if I'm vegan. I'm not vegan and I've never been vegan, but I do kind of like dairy replacement things. I don't know why, I just do. I think I tend to feel like I notice like I feel a bit like my sinuses and stuff don't react well to dairy. It's not like a huge deal if I drink dairy, I don't feel terrible, but I just prefer the taste and the texture and everything of almond milk, coconut milk. I don't really drink rice milk or anything like that. I love almond milk the best. But yeah, I like that kind of stuff, and sometimes I'll have scrambled tofu, but it's really just what I like. It's not necessarily that I'm vegan or anything like that. And I really like the Tofutti cream cheese. I've had it before, and it's like a soya cream cheese, and I've not had it in quite a while actually, and I saw it in Holland and Barrett and I just thought I will get that because I've not had it for quite a long time. And so this is the one with herbs and chives, and I'm going to have this with some crackers probably in a minute because I'm kind of hungry. So I'll have some of that. And then the last thing that I got from Holland and Barrett was another tea, and this is peppermint and licorice. This I had at Estee's house, not this brand, but this is pucker. I don't know if you can see that because I am in kind of a light area. I know I've had a few comments recently on my videos as well, guys, asking me to sit further away from the camera, and I have replied, but I just want to let you know, like, this setup is so temporary, and there's not a great deal I can do at the moment because I'm actually not sat that close to the camera. I'm actually sat quite far away. If you saw me filming this, you'd be surprised how far away I was, but the lens I'm using is a 30mm prime lens, and so it kind of crops me a little bit, and all my other lenses are packed away. I have no idea where they are. I'm going to try and find them so I can sort of improve it a little bit. The room sizes that I'm in as well, it's not possible for me to put it much further away, and if I did put it a lot further away so that it was like to the level that you would want, you wouldn't be able to hear me very well. I'd have to sort of up the audio and it would distort it a bit and crackle it, and it's just, technically I can't really do very much at the minute, but hopefully I'll find my lenses and then we can, you know, but when I'm moved into my new house I'll have a proper studio upstairs, and that will be my filming room, and I'll always be filming there, and I'll have my lights set up and it will be amazing. So I know it's kind of annoying, I totally agree with you, and I totally, you know, like, I'm totally up for constructive criticism, but my hands are a bit tied at the moment, so I just wanted to mention that because I know it's a bit annoying, so sorry about that. So yeah, this is the pucker peppermint and licorice tea, and when I went to stay with Estee, she had, I think it was tea pigs, peppermint and licorice, and this is so sweet, like really naturally sweet, and it was such a lovely tea to drink. And so they didn't have tea pigs in Holland and Barrett, but they did have this, and so I'm going to give this a whirl and hopefully it will be the same. So thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you don't mind me just having a little ramble about my purchases today, and let me know how you've been going. I love hearing how like everybody's doing, and thank you so much for the suggestions of the sports bras. A lot of you saying that Panache was really good, so I'm going to check those out, and yeah, just hope that you're all feeling good. I actually weighed myself, and I was only going to do it after a week, but I actually weighed myself and I've lost 3.5 pounds since the 1st of August. So we're on day 6 now. I'll weigh myself again tomorrow and do the official weekly sort of weigh-in, and let you know. It might just be 3.5 pounds, it might be more, I don't know whether it will have evened out, it might be less, maybe 3, I don't know, but I feel good. I don't feel as bloated. I know that's probably a lot of it's water that I've just lost. I was kind of hoping for about 1 or 2 pounds a week, because I know with my PCOS I can't expect miracles, but as long as it's even ½ pound every week, if the number's going down and I'm feeling better, I don't care what the number says if I'm feeling better. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. So I will speak to you guys tomorrow. I hope that you're all doing really, really well, and I'm just really enjoying this series. I'm really enjoying sort of people's tweets, and like everybody's been really positive, and I just think, I don't know, it makes a change. I know I moan on Twitter sometimes, like we all do, but it just makes a change to have something that's so positive that you can talk about, and just, I like it. So I may carry on and do a September series if you guys like it. The daily posting on this channel, it's not been anywhere near as hard to keep up with as I thought it would be, and especially since we're like all upside down, it's not been as hard as I thought it would be. So once we moved into our new house, I think it would be really easy to just keep checking in with you, and even if it's just a 5-minute chat to just kind of all regroup, or I don't know, maybe we'll carry on. So I'd love your feedback on that, whether it would be too much if we carried this on, or whether you would like that, or what you'd like to see. Please leave me some requests below if you've got anything that you'd like to see. I'm always wary of sort of being patronising in a way, because I mean, I'm no nutritionist and I'm not trained in any way, but I have an interest in nutrition and I have an interest in health and stuff, and I love to read about it, and you know, I just love it, and I love to cook. And sometimes I'll get requests for things like I made those butternut squash wedges and they were super easy. I just kind of wedged them, coated them, put them in the oven. But I always feel like, oh, I'm not going to do a video on that because surely that would be really patronising, because everybody knows how to do that. But then people ask for it and then I feel like, oh, maybe I should do it. So please let me know how you feel about that. Like some of the recipes, like the tortilla chips, the wholemeal tortilla chips, the butternut squash wedges, how do you feel about that? Do you want me to do videos on them, or is it too basic? I don't know. Your feedback would be greatly appreciated. So I will speak to you all tomorrow and have a great day.